Howdy guys, it's Touchy, and welcome to a new Let's Play series that I'm going to be working on. Now I'm going to be playing this game differently than I would a normal Let's Play. It's not going to be a daily episode thing, because I want to do a viewer's choice run through. So as you'll see at the end of this episode, there'll be a choice for the community to decide on, and I'm not going to make another episode until somebody votes for me to do something. So it may just be a weekly 30-minute episode or a 45-minute episode weekly on Fridays or whatever, and we'll see how it goes. So I've played a little bit. This is modded, as you can see. I've got the NMC's texture pack, and let's start a new game. Watch the cutscene and hopefully not get copyright flagged. So it's got a pretty cool cutscene, and there's the song that I'm going to try and talk over, because I really don't want a copyright strike for this myth. Even though I know it's fair use, they'll try and copyright strike me for it. Now I've patched this a lot, mostly to get rid of bugs and stuff like that. And you'll see I got better skies, weather, armor. I've got the Willow mod that gives you the Willow companion, which might be fun later on. Oh, I love being a sniper. Oh, I've got my there we go. The sounding where I have my bass boost on my headphones. Bam! And that is New Vegas, which will be much later on in the series. We'll meet those guys later too. I love this game. I bought it right when it first came out. I've played it one time to completion.
War never changes. When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. Training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? Made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
So that pretty much explains the story of what we are going to have to do. There's factions, stuff like that. No, I don't have any of the DLC. I just haven't bought it. I've been thinking about playing it, but maybe after this series gets done. Oh, yeah, so we'll have to make our character here soon. And that was 10 minutes. Oh, wow.
You're awake. How about that?
Oh, and as you can see, the improved textures.
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is.
If anybody played the original, I mean, this without mods, you can tell.
Can you tell me your name?
The face mod is very cool.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Yeah,
I'm
the
Doc
name.
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
So here's our character design.
How'd
It's
I do?
pretty non-amazing, pretty much. You can choose from a male or a female, which I actually play these in the males. Oh wow, they've actually added a bunch. Can be an old black guy, Asian, Caucasian. Well, let's go with 30. That's the age I am. And let's customize. Well, what? I meant to do this. But see, this just goes back. And let's hit next. Since that's already set, let's do the hairstyle. I want to go the balding, but I don't. It's too much. Comb over, smooth wave. There's lots of haircuts. Wow, a bunch of bad haircuts too. I kind of like the shaggy hair look. Now let's go with the bed hair. And you can see you can do different colors. But you can even do wacky colors like, you know, green. Let's go with this hair. And let's do facial hair. You never look at your character that much anyway, so, or at least I don't. Ladies man. I like the 5 o'clock shadow. Look, let's see if we can find it. No, we can't use this hair. It just doesn't look right in this kind of game. Oh, it was up here. Ah, the survivalist. That's pretty cool. Let's change that hair color. Huh. Corn silk? I guess that's about my... I guess we should go gray if I could. No, that's good enough. And that's good enough.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Okay, so now we can start looting some stuff. As you can see, there's plenty of stuff that we can do. There appears to be enough chemical components available to create a small quantity of chems. So you can actually take stuff now, but let's do the vigor tester first.
Looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Hurry up. So this is where we get to decide what kind of character we want to make. Strength tell you easily cowboy totes the saddle and those bigger firearms. How much help's gonna for a saloon brawl? So I really don't care for strength that much. So I'm probably going to stick it on lightweight. Perception is really good. Energy weapons, which I really like. But melee, inventory weight, damage weapon effective. Damage, weapon effectiveness. This is explosives, lockpicks. This is pretty good. Eagle with a telescope. 7 is pretty good. Endurance. This is how much health you'll have. Charisma is barter, speech, companion, and nerve. I like going barter and speech. Oh, I can't do any of that. Let's take some off of guns. I may take some off of strength because I want more intelligence. Maybe take one off of. I'm trying to go like mediocre stats, but I like a lot of intelligence because I like science and repair. I really don't need that much agility. I can always increase that later. And luck is pretty good. So we got 7 endurance, 7 charisma, 7 intelligence. Let's even some of this stuff out. We want a little bit of strength. I may just mess all this up anyway, so I'm still trying to. There we go.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered.
Oh, we have to prepare for that.
What do you say
That's
you
right.
take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Not right
See if your
now.
dogs are still barking.
We can take some of this stuff. The stem pack, antivenom stem pack, Red X, stem pack. The laser pistol we can steal from him. It does feel kind of weird that he just saved our life pretty much and we're going to steal from him. But that's the way this game is played. Pretty much going to take all this. Just hit A when you're looting. Buffalo gourd seeds we can cook with later. We got some 44 Magnum rounds. Now we're going to determine what our skills are going to be.
All right.
And its
I'm going to
face
say a
looks
word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
much
Dog.
better than what is useful. Cat.
House.
Home. I guess shelter would be
Night.
a campfire.
Enemy.
Vaporize.
Light.
Beam.
Mother.
Jeans?
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Agree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
No opinion.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
No opinion.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
An oozing
Okay.
wind.
How about this one? Last one. Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
Let's do repair, science, and lockpick for right now. Although, we could use some guns. Sneak is not so bad. But we'll have plenty of chances to level up. Well, the energy weapon skill determines your effectiveness with any use of the small energy cells, microfusion, flame refuel. Okay. Yeah, let's go with guns.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
So, Wild Wasteland is, pretty cool. And we're gonna go with 4 eyes because I wear glasses and I want, but you get 1 perception. We'll have plenty of more, stuff to go through. Flamer that burns twice as bright, burns half as long. Good-natured. That's a pretty good one too, as well. You gain 5 to barter, machine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5 to weapons. I like the Wild Wasteland.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
So now's the hard decision, if we want to go hardcore or not. And you can see, just like in the Elder Scrolls games, you can pick stuff up and hold it with Z. Now let's go back in here. Oh, this is his room. I didn't want to go in here. That's the kitchen. I wanted to, oh yeah, it's over here. So now we can repair this if we want. And see, we got the 9mm for that.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip.
Oh yeah.
Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
So he came from one of the vaults. Thanks for patching
Don't
me up.
mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
So this is hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs heal over time and cannot mend broken legs. Radaway removes radiation over time. Ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. You may turn hardcore mode on or off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through the end of the main storyline, you will receive a special reward. So let's try it. If it gets too hard, we can we can turn it off. But as long as we do the main storyline. Huh. With the Life Giver perk, you gain additional 30 hit points. So I think this is a good place to stop the episode. 25 minutes. Like I said, these are going to be a little bit longer, because you can't really do much in 15 minutes of this game besides talk to a bunch of people. So I'll see you next time. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and look at that beautiful sky mod. See you later.